Okay guys, on this episode of What Drives You, I am going up the road to pick up my good friend David Gravel from Greyvox. They are amazing and have helped us with a lot of the solutions that we've needed for some of the organizations and events that we produce as well. So I'm super excited to talk to Dave about that, but also to take a drive with him in his new Audi e-tron and converting to a full electric vehicle. He has a lot to share. I'm super excited to learn more about how the transition has gone, but also how he's liking electric. Okay guys, on this episode of What Drives You, I am driving with my good friend David Gravel from Greyvox here in Peabody. I'm so excited to be driving in this electric vehicle with you today, David. How are you?
I am doing great.
Good.
Doing great, having a great time.
I love it. I love it. David always has a smile on his face. We have a lot in common. You have been a Nashua client for many, many years. And you, as well as Warren went to Babson. And you've been in business now with your company for over 30 years, and so have we.
It's true. It's true. 30 years. I could hardly believe it. But I've known Warren for a long time, and have been perfectly happy with everything that I've driven through Nashua, which is just about every model they have.
Yeah, and you actually made a good point when we were sitting together in your office, and you said, you know, you're a lifetime Nashua client, and it's kind of like, you know, Warren is such a great supporter, and you are as well. You said it a lot more eloquently than I am right now, but it's really kind of a friendship and a support.
It's been a long-term friendships. We got involved together when they first started building the Metro North YMCA, which is in Peabody, the original building that we got together on, and we've been friends ever since. He really struck me as a genuine human being who cares about kids in the community and such, and so we struck a long-lasting relationship which will never end.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about Greyvox technology. Boil it down for me, because every time it goes into technology, I feel like I need somebody to really tell me what they do. Tell me what Greyvox does.
So we're a technology solutions company, is what I like to put it as, and we look at business issues and try to develop a technology-based solution that works specifically for them. So we have multiple practices within the company. We do information security, information technology. We do a lot of creative technology and a lot of software solutions that we support, including ERP systems and CRM systems. But basically, you know, we started back in '94, and it was a mission statement, and it was that our business is your success, and that's kind of what we live with in terms of, that's what we try to do. We try to look at what people need and customize our services around what their needs are.
Yeah, and I know just from my own standpoint, your team has been so instrumental, and you as well, in our fundraiser, the Bluefin Blowout, which benefits the Alzheimer's Association, and just the creative and the video and the photo, all of it that you guys bring to the table for our fundraising event is so needed, and I'm so grateful for that service. It's just incredible. Your team is top notch, and you know, as they say, it comes from the top, and so I really appreciate that, and I can really see how that is. So tell me a little bit about the Audi e-tron. We're driving in an all-electric Audi e-tron. This is your first Audi electric vehicle.
This is my first Audi and electric vehicle.
And electric. So first Audi and first electric. And as some consumers, were you a little hesitant in the beginning, or like, how did you make the switch, and how does that feel?
Well, I had a little break-in period where I had a previously had a hybrid vehicle, so a plug-in hybrid, so I kind of had a sense for the electric part of it, and I was always looking, how far can I stretch that electric part of the hybrid, and I made a determination that I really wanted to go into a fully electric vehicle, and as usual called Warren, and Warren suggested 3 different brands, and I got to try all 3. I drove this car and fell in love with it. So
yeah, this is a beautiful car. You chose a really, really nice color combo as well. Interior here is the dark gray / black, beautiful wood. Exterior is this amazing blue that it just catches your eye.
Yeah.
How are you liking the car?
Oh, I'm loving the car. I mean, I can't say enough about this vehicle because I enjoy driving it. I enjoy, sharing with people. I go home in the evening to Amesbury, and we live in a condo complex. I pull in the garage. Invariably, there's always somebody there saying, stop me, ask me all questions about it.
Yeah.
And to a T, you won't find anybody that looks at this vehicle and doesn't say, wow, what a nice car.
It really does catch your eye. Do you at home have a charger?
Yes. When I was driving a hybrid, I decided, and when we moved to Amesbury, because we were formerly in Peabody, I decided that I was going to go the electric vehicle route, and I had a plug-in, so I decided to install one in my space at the condo. So, yes, I have a plug-in there, and I also have a plug-in up in my house in Maine, where we go quite frequently.
So tell me a little bit about that commute. So if you are going up to Maine, are you finding that you have enough battery life? Are you plugging in midway? Did you feel nervous about that? And how easy was it to actually have an install in Maine as well as your house down here in Amesbury?
Well, both. First of all, the installs are easy. I mean, you just need enough room in your electric panel to support like a 50 amp circuit. Mm-hmm. And I bought the biggest, most robust charger I could get in the market, and decided to put that in. Yeah, and I did that because I wanted the speed of the charging. You can plug into a regular outlet, but it's a long charge cycle. So this was perfect. In terms of the commute to Maine, like anybody, the first few times I was as nervous as could be. I didn't know, how to gauge the distances. If you look on the dashboard, you'll see that always in front of me, it's telling me how many miles I have left. But that has a lot of variables that go into it. And until you get used to it, it's kind of like you're not sure how to think about it. But once you get used to it, it's like reading a gas gauge. I can look at that and I know exactly how far I can go and what I can do. I quickly learned that if I charge this vehicle to 100% when I leave Amesbury, I go up to Greenwood, Maine, which is right near Bethel, and I can make it all the way and still have 50, 60 miles left on the battery. I plug it in there. It plugs in after a few hours. It's charged to 100%, and I can go all the way home. And when I get home, the interesting thing there is that it's almost all downhill, because we're up in the mountains. It's almost downhill. So you end up with, I end up at home with probably 80 to 90 miles left on the battery.
So almost more than when you left.
Yeah, I don't stop anymore for that trip at all. Because I know I can make it, and it's not a problem. And it doesn't matter what the weather is, even when it's cold. I don't have any problem.
So knowledge is power. The more you know, the less anxiety you have about the range, about where to plug in and all of that. So Dave, what do you like most about the car?
What I like most about this car is that it looks like a car, it drives like a car, but it's got the capacity of an SUV. So I can carry anything I want in it. I can put the back seats down. When I go skiing, I can throw my skis in the back and, all the boot bags and everything else and not have to worry about it. So it's great. But the other thing I love about the car is its instrumentation is so intuitive, and it's really, great stuff in terms of it has everything you need, and everything is within a glance, and it's very car-like in that instrumentation, and that was important to me when I was looking. I didn't want to be driving an iPad.
Right.
I wanted to be driving a car.
Right. So super roomy, beautiful color, technology at your fingertips, really it checks all the boxes.
And let me ask you, how do those seats feel?
These seats feel very, very comfortable. Very comfortable, like you're in a living room, a recliner.
I mean, they just fit right around.
They really do. I fit right in here. You better watch out. You might come out of the office tonight and I can still be there sitting. So, Dave, one of the questions that I always ask on these series are, what drives you? What drives Dave Gravel? What makes you tick? What gets you up in the morning and keeps you going? What drives you?
Well, I think what drives me most is I live a blessed life. We've worked hard to build the business, but we've been able to do that while still thinking about all the things we're grateful for in the community and the people around us. And, we look at our employees as extended family. I love my work with nonprofits. I love helping kids. So it really, I wake up in the morning and I can't even think of a complaint. I'm always, you say I smile all the
You're
time.
Smiling all the time.
I smile because I'm happy. I am literally happy 365. Like anybody else, I can get down once in a while when bad things happen, but for the most part, I'm just grateful for everything that's happened in my life.
Yeah, I will say yet another thing, community driven, somebody who always says, yes, I want to help. Tell me what I can do. You and Kathy are just such great leaders in our community. And I am, really thankful for that as well, that you are always involved and, say, what can I do? And do it with a smile on your face. So thank you for that. And thank you for taking me on this wonderful, wonderful drive today.
Well, it's my pleasure. We always want to stay involved. We always want to help out, and especially when it involves Warren.
Well, guys, that is it for this episode of What Drives You. Please make sure that you like, share, follow, and tune back in to see who else I drive with next.